Welcome to Cornell Cooperative Extension's Choose Local Fish, Local Seafood Cooking Demonstration videos. By choosing locally harvested seafood, you can be sure your food is fresh, indigenous, sustainable, and healthy. Get ready to explore new, healthy, and simple ways of cooking well-known local fish, and also get adventurous with new flavors and textures of some lesser-known but just as delicious local fish. Let's join Stephanie in the kitchen.
Welcome to the reinvented lobster roll. So this dish is made with sea robin. A lot of people think this is a trash fish, so if you catch it, you toss it back. But the meat is actually firm and tender. And so what I decided to do with this was to create a kind of lobster roll, but with a fish that's highly underutilized. So here we go. Just gonna put some olive oil in a pan. And then I'm gonna take my fish, which has been cleaned with lemon and salt, and I'm just gonna place it in. And while the fish is cooking, I'm gonna actually prep the other ingredients. So we've got celery here. I'm gonna use all the celery, rather than tossing the top, which a lot of people do. I'm gonna use all the celery here. I'm gonna cut down the center, like so. Just cut it into small pieces. So you can use 1 stalk of celery or do roughly 4 tablespoons. I'm going to take some red onion. There we go. Toss that in. And we've got some capers as well. So we'll toss some capers in. I'm gonna drain the water off of them. And you can leave your capers whole or you can mash them a little bit. So I'm gonna mash them just a touch. And they'll add a bit of a pungent flavor, which I always like when I'm making a dish like this. So I'm going to take a spatula here, you can use a fork, and I'll flip it. You can see it's turning white. So this fish is tender but also meaty. So that's why it makes for a good lobster roll or reinvented lobster roll. I flipped the fish now and we're waiting for it to cook all the way through. Once it cooks through, it's going to be fairly tender and I can break it apart. So I'm going to toss some salt and pepper on here as well. And we can always add more at the end. I always say that you're better off putting a little bit of salt on and then adding more at the end, because you don't want to oversalt. If you oversalt a dish, you usually damage it. I'm going to put some parsley in my bowl as well. And what I'm doing here is I'm shaving the parsley off. You can include the stems. And you do a nice rough chop. It's cooking nicely. I'm going to turn it down a bit. And I'm breaking it apart to just make sure that we get it into those nice pieces for the sea robin salad that I'm going to make for this reinvented lobster roll. Okay, let that cook. Once the fish is cooked, I'm actually going to put this fish in another bowl and put it in the refrigerator so it can cool down a bit before I mix it with the other ingredients. It smells delicious. There we go. So now I'm going to take this and put it in the fridge. Okay. There we go. Now we'll wait about 20 minutes. So let me grab this cooled off sea robin, And I'm gonna mix it around with a fork. Okay. Now I'm gonna toss this in here with that. Mix it around. Look how beautiful it is. I like to stop and admire how beautiful the fish is. Okay, and now I'm gonna take some mayonnaise and put it in. You can use any kind of mayonnaise. This is a canola mayonnaise. So I'll add a little bit more salt. I'll give it a taste. It's perfect. So now, I just got some potato rolls, so hot dog buns, and I'm gonna stuff this nicely in here. And there you have your reinvented lobster roll, and it's not $25, $35. So make a couple of these and put them in the plate. There we go. And because I'm gluten-free, I have a special roll for myself, and I'm gonna do this on this roll and taste it. Voila.
Thank you for choosing local fish. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, please check out the description below for links to more information about local fish species, more recipes, where you can purchase this local fish, and a lot more. Thank you.